Take a look at our weather almanac on this January 6th, where we're going to sit right at temperatures where we should be this time of year. We got spoiled yesterday, quite frankly, as we reached up to 58 degrees at Joplin Regional Airport. Now we've got to get ready for the cold front. Already picked up 0.3 of an inch at Joplin Regional Airport, and we'll be about anywhere from about 0.5 to 0.75 inches here by the time we get to the evening hours. Don't think that just because you're on the west side of this system right here that it's not going to backfill a little bit, because we certainly have enough precipitation and enough humidity that it's not exactly just going to push off to the east. And here's why. You'll notice it's a good north-south band that just continues to track right through us, and it lasts all the way from Texas up to the upper plains. Now the nice thing is, minus that little part in northwest Arkansas, our temperatures have been fair enough. And of course, once you get into there, we're talking about the Ouachitas, it's going to be elevated areas, that's going to flip over a little bit. Our temperatures have been kind enough to give us just rain, no snow, no freezing rain. As a matter of fact, we're looking as high as 45 in Fredonia and Sedan, as low as 36 in Aurora, but at the same point in time, that's certainly not too bad. 36, nothing's even going to be close to flipping over. Watch the left-hand side of your screen here. This is the interesting prospect that we're talking about. We've been watching this kind of move in right here. You see it swirl? Well, we've been talking about that low pressure system coming off the Pacific Northwest. And while it started up here, it ended up taking that southeasterly track. So number one, that's forcing the low pressure our way. But number two, look at the wind arrows out to the left compared to what we're experiencing. That's why it only feels like it's in the low 30s in central Kansas compared to, the high 30s, low 40s, what we're seeing right now. And you can tell, even when that wind switches, it's going to come in at a very good clip. That's right at the trough of the jet stream, and that's going to bring us the low pressure system. Remember, the darker the color, the lower the pressure right there. And what I want to point out here is that you see, yep, that's bright blue. That's bright blue. Just unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with a low pressure system. So the rain lasts all the way through the evening hours, and what's going to happen early tomorrow morning is we will begin to see it flip over to some snow. Now, certainly this is not widespread, but I do want everybody on guard for tomorrow morning's travel because it happens so early and we don't have much of a warm-up. So let's go ahead and anticipate bridges, elevated surfaces. They're going to be slick tomorrow. Should be done with everything by the afternoon hours. And then after that, we can really just kind of lock in. But winter weather advisories, because the closer you get to the Ozarks and those elevated areas we were talking about, that's where we'll see most of our snow accumulation. So please know, if you live on the eastern edge of southwest Missouri, especially if you're headed towards Springfield, and especially if you're headed to northwest Arkansas tomorrow, be apprised of that situation. After we're done with that, it may stick around for a while because we've got cold overnight temperatures and 40s as we head into the weekend. Tanya?
All right, thanks, Michael.